See cubs like Luna and her siblings emerge from the setts. If the planning application is approved, building work could start later this year. I've been speaking to the conservationist and TV wildlife presenter Chris Packham and asked him how councils and developers can balance protecting nature with the targets to build new homes, especially affordable housing.
We all need houses to live in, and we certainly need more affordable housing. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But it's always a case of horses for courses. It's about putting those houses where they're going to have the least environmental impact. We live in one of the most nature-depleted countries on earth. Difficult to believe, but true. And at this point, we should be looking after every last vestige of our wildlife.
When badgers are moved from land, how effective are the artificial setts that developers build in providing homes for them?
Badgers are territorial animals. So if you uproot one group of badgers and you move them to another area and simply release them, they will become immediately in conflict with the animals which are already resident there. And if there aren't animals resident there, it's probably because it's not a good place for badgers to live. So when badgers are rescued and they go through wildlife rescue centres, etc., those that put them back into the wild go through an enormous amount of rigmarole to make sure that it's successful. But it's a highly specialised job that should be done only as a last resort, and ultimately to make it successful requires, as I say, very, very significant investment in terms of skill, energy and endeavour.
Campaigners in Iffley are worried about the survival of the badgers if they're moved. Is that a legitimate fear?
Of course it is. These animals play a very important role in our ecology here in the UK. They're very much a part of our culture. We love our badgers. We've taken them to heart. And these people are sharing their community with an animal which they feel a great affinity for. All of those things are incredibly important. And as a consequence of that, this should be part of the decision-making process when it comes to building new homes. We're at the stage now where we're close to taking a last stand for our wildlife. And I would urge those campaigners to do everything they can to win this fight, because every creature counts and we have to stand up for them. We have to make sure that the decision makers make the right decisions. Yes, we need the houses, but we need them in the right place. And I would argue that at this point in time, that's not on top of a badger set.
Chris Packham, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Demand for housing, especially affordable